Hi, I'm Dave and welcome to day 20 of RPGaDAY 2015. I've got the old Hellboy top on again because today's topic is favourite horror RPG. Today I've managed to recruit another one of my gaming friends in, and today we've got Derek Stoelting in to help tell us what his favourite horror RPG is. You'll probably know Derek from working for Eden, currently running the Unisystem lines at the moment. So I think I might have a funny idea as to what his favourite horror RPG is going to be. Let's see what he has to say.
Thanks, Dave. I'm Derek Stoelting. I'm here to talk about my favorite horror role-playing game for the RPGaDAY 2015 edition. As it turns out, my favorite horror role-playing game is All Flesh Must Be Eaten. Anyone who's familiar with me or my blog or any of my postings online, my different websites, are familiar with the fact that I love All Flesh Must Be Eaten. So, Eden Studios published this game back in 1999, back before I was involved with the company, doing any writing or any developing for them. And it was a survival horror game with zombies. At the time, I was looking for something that wasn't D20 based, something that wasn't die pool mechanic based or chart based. I wanted something that was horror and something that had a little bit of a sandbox to it. And you get that with the core book. With the core book, you get 10 different dead worlds, which, if you will, are different settings, whether it's World War II, Mad Max, a setting that's modern and the players are the zombies. You get that in there. There's also the character creation rules you're going to need, as well as sample characters. There's zombie creation rules, as well as the tools you need to create your own zombies, whether you want slow zombies or fast zombies, strong zombies or weak zombies, zombies that explode, zombies that spew acid. You get that with the core book. And the core book's all you really need. You don't need anything else. The game was designed as a one-shot, whether it's a one-shot between games, a one-shot because everybody can't make it to the game, or a one-shot at a convention, where I've had a lot of luck with players liking the game, some even loving the game. Some were converted and ended up writing for Eden Studios. Now, as it turns out, there's a lot of other supplements out there for All Flesh. So if you want a screen, there's a screen. There's a Zombie Master screen. It comes complete with a scenario. There's also 2 free scenarios online published by Eden Studios. There's One of the Living, which is designed for campaign use. So if you want to run a multi-year campaign, One of the Living gives you new rules, new options, gives you a sample prison setting that's pretty well fleshed out that you can use for your game. I'm sure you've seen prison settings used in a couple of the TV shows that are on right now that involve zombies. And then there's books of dead worlds. We're talking source books that deal with different genres. There's Western zombies, there's Hong Kong action zombies, and sci-fi zombies, and fantasy zombies, and World War II zombies, and martial arts, wrestling zombies. There's all these different things you can do with it, right? And that's what's great about this game. It not only gives you the option of only playing with the core book, but it also says, hey, if you want to do other stuff with it, here's some source material for you to take and run and do whatever you want with it. The other nice thing is that all the other Unisystem game line books from Eden Studios are compatible. So if you want to set it in early Victorian era England, you could do so with Ghosts of Albion. If you want to involve a planet where apes evolved from man, you can do it with Terra Primate. If you're looking for an alien abduction crossover with zombies, perhaps Conspiracy X is a supplement you might want to look at. But there's also vampire slaying and demon hunting and making sure that books whose name shall not be spoken remain hidden away from man. And that's what's awesome about all these games, that they're all compatible. So I love zombies. I love sandbox style games. And this really speaks to me. So I guess, Dave, in closing, what I would say about All Flesh is that it's an awesome game. It's very versatile. It has more supplements coming out for it in the near future. If those supplements that are already published aren't good enough for you, you have something to look forward to. And if you're looking for a zombie game that raises the limit on what you can do, this is it for you. If you're not looking for any of these things, by all means, keep on moving. There's games like Cult, World of Darkness. There is Obsidian Age of Judgment. There's Call of Cthulhu. There's many options out there for you with a horror role-playing game. All Flesh just happens to be my favorite. Again, I'm Derek Stoelting. And remember, fresh flesh is the best flesh.
Thanks, dude. Right. Favourite horror RPG? I think I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb here because I know you're going to think, oh, he's going to say witchcraft again, or he's going to go, oh, look, it's going to be all flesh must be eaten because he used to work for Eden. But no, I'm going to go a completely different route, and it's a game that I've already mentioned once before, Cult. Oh yeah, what is that sticking out the top there? I've got a bookmark in here from something. It's a bit dusty. I haven't used Cult for a long time. So, what is the bookmark for? Let's find out, shall we? It is a bookmark telling you Dream Wanderers. Yeah, should have guessed. Dream Wanderers. I haven't looked in this one for donkey's years. It kind of makes me think that my interest in dreams as a topic for RPGs has been stewing since long before I even saw Inception, and back from when I was playing Cult. Interesting. Might have to have a reread about it. I started playing Cult mostly because I was hypnotised by the rather gorgeous cover when it was, and also because it had the warning. This game explores a dark side of the human soul. Some may find it disturbing. Yeah, I was kind of mesmerised by having a game with a warning on it as well, and I picked it up and thought it was amazing, and I kind of converted all my World of Darkness gaming over to Cult. It's kind of scary. It's very heavily influenced by Clive Barker's Hellraiser, and the idea that there's another dimension out there with some horrific goings on, and we're actually all fallen angels, and it's just crazy stuff. But it's great. The thing that really stood out for me is it's got a sanity track, a bit like Call of Cthulhu. You remember when you go kind of mad in Call of Cthulhu and you just lose it completely, and you hit 0 on the sanity scale, and you end up having to hand your character back to the GM. And it goes, no, it's no good. You're too mad to play now. Cult dispels all that, and the more sane or the more insane you go, the more reality can be distorted. Cool stuff. That's first edition. First edition's pretty cool. These are some of the supplements that came out for second edition. This is the Beyond the Boundaries book and the Heart, Mind and Soul source books. Yeah. Who thought it was a great idea to print on shiny paper and really, really wacky typefaces all over the place and disturbing things like that, and weird pentagrams, oh my god, it's so evil looking, and then writing on gold paper, because that's a great way of being able to actually read it, with black type on gold. Man, I think I'd almost, maybe that's why I wear glasses now, because I had to read Cult. But it's great stuff, if a little bit disturbing. That was second edition, and then they went on to yet another version of it, and then another version of it. I think this is the third edition. Oh, that was gross. Ooh, cool. Ooh, Metropolis. Just Cult's great. It's really scary. It had some of the most intense gaming I've ever played anyway, and I was GM. It's really scary. And I'm really, really looking forward to the new edition of it. It's going to be kickstarting sometime before the end of the year, and you'll probably read all about it on my blog because I've got all overexcited and all that kind of shenanigans. So yeah, Cult is my favourite horror RPG. So what is yours? Tell us on social media with the hashtag RPGaDay2015 and tell us all about it. You can download the image for the rest of the questions from the text underneath the video, and be sure to join in tomorrow as well. Until then, stay multi-classy. Don't get scared.